Welcome back to the 52 Parks project. Today we are working on park number 18. Last time we used the friendly neighborhood park, so I thought this time we could jump in and use its companion park, the Fountain of Life and Death. Let's get started. Okay, the Fountain of Life and Death Park. It's very simple. There's this fountain structure in the middle and some benches, but it's still a very nice park, and I think we can create something really beautiful around it. I'm gonna go ahead and use dirt roads for the meantime. We can replace them with other roads. And then what I wanna do is turn this around so it's facing the other direction. Okay, the other thing I want to fit in here is actually this really nice crematorium that we got right here. Crematorium Memorial Park. It also has a really nice statue structure, and I think this mirrors this park really nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and frame out this as well with our dirt roads. I'm actually gonna grab this 2-lane road that has wide sidewalks, so no parking. We're gonna pull that right across. And now we've created a bit more of an entrance into this park, which I like, which allows us to either essentially bring in a little bit of parking here or do some more detailing, depending on which direction we end up going in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring parking along the top part of the road here. And thinking ahead to future connectivity, I'm gonna go ahead and bring over a pedestrian road from this train station to our memorial park. Okay, and then we are also going to mirror on each side here this beautiful fountain asset, but I think we're gonna go with light colors here. It's gonna blend in much nicer. And then we're gonna go ahead and include some pedestrian roads as well. Okay, now we really have something we can play with and build around and just make this feel like a really beautiful, peaceful park. One easy fix that we can do is focus on the trees. So I'm gonna pull through the trees that are in these fountains here, which are some of our newer vanilla trees. So we're gonna go ahead and bring those along this outer edge. Like I got an extra tree right back there. Let's get rid of that. Very nice. And these right here I think will be really pretty if we did some flowers instead. So let's go ahead and grab some of the rose bushes, and that's just going to make that look really nice. And I think here we'll actually change this to a road without any trees on it. I think this is going to look a little cleaner for the front. And there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and use some dirt roads and create a little boundary for ourselves so we kind of know what we're working in for this entire park area. Okay, next thing I'm gonna bring some fencing around the rest of the park. And I actually think I'm gonna pick a different fencing here. I think I'm gonna go with the suburban fence. It's got the lovely brick at the bottom, and it provides a bit more privacy. Now we can see I have a little bit more room over here, so I'd really like to even this out. I do want everything to be symmetrical, so let me go ahead and fix that. And there we go. Now we are evened out. That makes me feel a lot better. Okay, now we are evened out. I feel much better about this. Now we get to jump in and detail all these little spaces, bring in some color, and just make it feel like a peaceful environment. And that's the whole goal that I want to create with this park, is just a peaceful place you can come. So let's get started on all the fun detailing. I love how this turned out. This is just so cute. We've created like this nice little peaceful walking path with lots of little spots you can sit and have a moment. It's just really pretty. And I know that this yoga garden doesn't quite fit, but there is enough room to walk past the pedestrian road on this side. And I just think it was just too perfect to have in this area. So I'm not upset with how it fit in, because you can still walk on this other pedestrian side there. And I think it's a really nice piece to have here. And then to have the cafe is also really nice as well. So yeah, these little areas turned out so cute. My little walkway with the gazebo and blending these two little parks together. Very, very cute. So now on to this side. Okay, and then on this side, I decided to go for a very clean, calm, almost like sterile aesthetic. It's just a different space that someone might appreciate depending on the mood or reflection or whatever. It's just a more clean space. And so depending on how you feel, how you're what kind of aesthetic you want, you've got a lot of options in our memorial park for how you want to make your reflections. And I think it's nice to have this kind of very clean. Like I said, almost sterile, just kind of very, very calm place is really nice to have. And then to also have this very like flowy, naturey path on the other side with lots of things too. So they don't really look like they fit together, but for the purpose of the space, we're really catering to different types of personalities there. So I think that's really important. Okay, the last thing I want to do here is we did intentionally leave some room so we can do some really pretty flower detailing here. Pull in some of the trees we've been using and kind of try to blend in these vanilla trees a little bit. So let me do that. Okay, and there we go. That's our memorial park. I hope you guys enjoyed this park build. Next week, we'll be back with park number 19. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.
For watching, remember to like and subscribe.